If you missed number 6, it's most likely because you did not reread with the correct lens. And here we've got 2 paragraphs, and I'm looking for main idea. Now, when I'm looking for main idea in nonfiction, typically I'm looking for repeated words, phrases, or information. So I'm going to reread paragraphs 8 and 9 with you now, and just annotate. Make sure you have your article with me. Let's annotate for the things that are repeated. Kuat Atak told of his life experiences, which he still describes as full of horror. He fled South Sudan in 1988 to Ethiopia, where life was better, but he returned to Pachaya and there was no peace. Okay, so I actually went back and I circled this name because it seems like I'm really getting a story of one person here. Following the communal conflict, he ran, to Kukuma. He agrees that he had been fed by the relief agency, but describes his life as full of problems. According to Kuat, he was among the group of lost boys who should be resettled. Okay, again, I'm just going to put, he was among the lost group, so I'm getting some really specific stories here. I got the story of the group, and now I'm getting a story of an individual. So I actually might just write an individual here. It's not just about the group. Here I'm hearing from one particular person. So he was among the lost group of boys who should be resettled to the United States, but added that he was cut out. I was waiting since they promised me to wait, living with no direction, no hope, no life, he said. Okay, I'm also seeing there including his words. I don't know my age when we arrived in Kukuma in 1992. I went to school here. Many of our friends got resettlement, but in 2008, they closed our case and told us to go back to South Sudan. We refused because we don't have parents there and it was not safe. In 2010, the UNHCR told us to wait, that they will look into our cases in 2011. There was nothing after years of waiting. This frustration made many lost boys commit suicide, especially after those who got resettled from Kukuma started sending money and supported their families in Kukuma and Sudan. John Maxine explained. Okay, so I'm seeing mostly, it's not perfect, but mostly here, I heard an individual story. So when I'm thinking about the main idea, I'm going to be sure to include this name. The main idea is that Kuat, let me make sure I get his name right, A-T-T-A-K. And the main idea should be something about his experiences. Remember, we think of main idea as an umbrella. What is an umbrella I could draw over those 2 paragraphs that covers most of what it says? So again, looking back, I'm seeing a lot of anecdote or personal story from this person. So what was he mostly saying here? So I should say experienced, sorry.